Hello everyone, this is Viewtifulyoshi, and welcome back to Danganronpa. In the last episode, we kind of started the class trial for Sayaka's death, and Makoto's just barely hanging on to his credibility as everyone thinks he's now the murderer. Because I know damn well I'm not the murderer. So be it. Yep, just go through these real quick. Again, I could probably explain this myself, but just in case. Concentrate by holding down the R button. When concentrating, time will slow down so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. This is really nice. Actually, I use this kind of liberally. In fact, I think one of the few achievements I don't have on this game yet is going through the entire game without using concentrate mode. I've been having trouble with that one. On top of that, it'll steady your aim by making it easier to target potential weak spots. Yeah. Again, I'm really bad at shooting games, so I'm really bad at steadying my aim. Concentrating like this, it consumes the focus gauge, and yeah. Okay, focus gauge recovers over time, and good luck and have fun. Of course, always have fun. All day, every day, buddy. Make your argument. Owies, there, see, told you, Makoto.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Where indeed?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret.
Yep, that's simple. You just slow down time and hit the triangle button.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
I'm not the killer, I'm not the killer, I'm not the killer, I'm not the killer.
Well, what if I have a witness?
Oh, that's good too.
What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
I don't know why she looks so confused there. Oh, sorry, I was expecting voice acting. Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives were gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Well, yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
Thank you.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together, and lying to protect each other?
Why would she do
Idiot
that?
swimmer girl?
Man, just ignore her, Hina.
Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Yeah, she would die if
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
Okay, thank you to call me. I was kind of tripping over my own words there.
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So, not much use for an accomplice.
So in other
Or the other way
words,
around.
two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Yeah.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
Well...
What if they did work together, and they just didn't know about the rule?
Yeah, that kind of puts a hamper on that argument.
Ugh, good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case!
Oh, well, that was awfully nice of you, Monokuma.
Oops! Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall,
I wonder if that was
and
really
I
an
didn't
accident.
take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Hina?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that?
I can.
Oh. Sakura?
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
Weird, this is the first time it was brought up, but okay.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Wait, what? You still don't know everyone's name yet, Leon?
Then
Come on
couldn't
now.
Either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well,
Just spit it out already.
Yeah. What's so hard about it?
Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which
Okay, I can
means
see that.
we have airtight alibis.
You
Well, there's
stayed over?
confirmed not to be an
Doesn't
accomplice.
that violate one of the school regulations?
Not actually.
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room.
Pretty
So,
much.
I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem. A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome.
Sakura's a girl.
But I'm a girl.
You are?
Ugh.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Hina, did you see anyone
Actually,
else?
There is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Thanks, Sakura.
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why
And...
didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, yeah, that too.
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Uh-oh. Then...
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Sayaka was the one that got the murder weapon? Oh, okay. Well, Monokuma, no, because we'll just go ahead and assume he's telling the truth that he's not involved. Hina, no, because she has an alibi. It has to be Sayaka.
Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
Okay, just real quick. I didn't lose any health yet, but if you get one of 3 options, questions, if you get the right answer, you get a little bit of health back.
That's the only possibility.
Yep.
And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen.
A little bit out of character for her.
As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that
What?
case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shoot.
He did do it after all.
Screw you, Fukawa.
You're wrong.
Motive. You don't have a motive.
You would twist the argument
Oh, wait,
and
the video.
send us
Damn it.
all off in the wrong direction?
Jeez.
You possess a most terrifying talent.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Come on, Makoto. Think. We have to have another excuse up our sleeves. If they convict me, everyone's going to
Hold
die.
on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
The doorknob, that's right.
What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there.
Oh, okay. Well, it's this too.
You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Okay, the Hangsman Gambit. Yep. Well, because it really is just Hangman. We have to figure out a certain word. Important phrase related to the incident in question. You have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the left stick to aim and tap the screen to shoot the letters if you want to too, if you're playing on the PS Vita, or I guess the control sticks on the PS TV. If the gauge reaches 0 or you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck. These ones aren't normally that hard. Yeah, just figure out what that something is, it would turn the case around, or something to that effect. I know I haven't said up to this point, but I really loved music during the class trials. They're actually really nice. Really gets your heart pumping. Anyway. Yeah, this first one's really easy because it keeps throwing you the same letters at you over and over again until you get it right. But yeah. It's H-A-I... No, not you, that wouldn't make any sense. A-U... Nope. Here it is, hair. All the hair in the room was missing.
That's right! There wasn't a single hair on the floor!
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
More or less.
Yes, and if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room?
Yep.
It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there.
But then why would we leave the body in the bathroom? And what the hell, Leon?
If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Seems to be the case.
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
That's kind of fair too.
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
Okay, now we get to the door
frame.
frame.
Hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
As far as we know, yeah.
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Let's see. Oh, here we go. Killer struggled to get into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is... way down here. Speaking of which, thank you, Kyoko, for helping us so much, even though you said we had to figure this out by ourselves. But anyway, yeah, the bathroom doorknob. There we go.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true.
Kind of suspicious.
But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob.
Even though the incident happened in a boy's room.
This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room?
Why would I need to?
But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still
What?
don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Kyoko said it was the most bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn, again, just in case. Here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. And there's essentially only one line contradiction. Yep, just like Ace Attorney. There's multiple things you can press or whatever, but there's only one answer. Yep. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and, yeah, you lose health. Influence gauge is basically health in this game. Because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. And just throwing that out there, this game is very forgiving about game overs. You basically just return exactly where you left off at. So unless you're trying to go for like a no death run, so to speak, you really don't have to worry about health in this game. But anyway, just throwing that out there. Good luck and have fun. You know it, game. Always do. Make your argument. Bathroom door frame. Okay. And here we go.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked.
Also notice that there's those little dots on the right that tells you how many statements there are in any given endless debate.
And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
Wait, okay, sorry.
The culprit had
Yeah.
Sayaka cornered.
But it was in a boy's bathroom, so Sayaka couldn't possibly lock the door.
It was you,
Yep.
wasn't it, Makoto?
Okay, no,
How
it
did
was.
you
Shut
know
up,
the
Toad.
answer?
Okay, the real reason for that is... Okay, so I kind of missed it, but yeah. Remember, boys' bathrooms don't have locks.
She then fled into the bath. Then the killer ran out and they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and
Bust
bust
down the door, nope.
Because Sayaka had locked
Because... Focus! And there we go. Sorry, Leon, but you're wrong. I love how the voices speed up too when you speed up through a segment.
Wasn't because it was locked.
I know it's kind of childish, but it makes me laugh.
After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walk-in bathrooms, right?
There we go.
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
There we go.
What are you talking about?
I love how Toko is still in her like angry phase right now.
The frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be.
Well, it's kind of nice that Monokuma's just stabbing us in the back at this point.
But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door.
But this cruddy door is helping prove that we're innocent in the first place. So wouldn't that mean Makoto really is the ultimate lucky student?
That's not lucky at all.
I disagree, good
So
sir.
the reason the door
Oh,
didn't
good sir,
open was
that
just
doesn't quite
because
fit
it was
you.
stuck. But
Yep.
the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place?
Yeah, he should have known it was a boy's room, and he should have known... He or she, excuse me, should have known that, the door was, door wouldn't have a lock on
Everyone
it.
should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
One important detail? Something the killer didn't know. For some reason, they were convinced the door was locked. Which means the important detail the killer didn't know was... the crime took place in my room.
I got it.
That one's pretty obvious, because
Killer must
obviously the
not
murder
have
take place in
realized that it
Sayaka's
was my
room.
room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
But there is one piece of
And
evidence that
yes,
supports
he's
that.
Absolutely right.
Say what?
Well,
darn
to be
it.
more specific, What the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms. Which is what
Pretty
led
much.
to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
She could have locked the
been a lock
bathroom
on the
door. Yep.
And they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Pretty
ultimately,
much.
we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door open.
Poor bastard.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I
Yeah.
wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That
Pretty
is
much.
a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
So pretty much anyone except for Sayaka or Makoto then.
Makoto couldn't have done it.
Yeah. At least not logically anyway. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
Oh my... Darn it. Ugh.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right
Oh,
now? Majority rules.
Holy shit. No, Ishimaru, are you stupid?
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, let's just leave our entire fate up to luck on a 1 in 13 chance.
Our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
There's one very convincing piece of evidence, but I'm not sure if we're at that point in the trial yet.
I do have one question.
Okay, let's hear it.
Oh, you.
What's that? What the hell, Celeste?
So disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
That's actually an excellent question.
How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
No, because we found the key in the room.
That seems way too convenient.
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative. If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Is that even a thing? Can you make a lock that's unpickable? Well, let's just assume for story's sake that's the case.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way.
Easy?
They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Ms. Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Yeah, Sayaka said that she was scared out of her mind.
Trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone...
Ifumi, you had me, then you're losing me again.
Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
The reason there's no way Sayaka invited her killer into the room, I already have the answer. Let's see here. Sayaka's wrist, blah blah blah. Crash duty. Oh, okay, oh, jeez. The victim was death. I actually don't remember the answer to this one. The body was discovered. It has to be because we... Oh, switching rooms! Right. That has to be it. Right? Elaine murdered Makoto... Was originally asked for Makoto to switch rooms, but she attempted... Okay, I think this is it. Because she was scared out of her mind. Okay, good.
Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Yep. Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open the door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
Yeah, but...
What if her being scared was a lie?
Yeah.
Huh?
Sorry, Makoto, but don't you think it's kind of weird she picked up the knife on her own?
Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
Oh, whoa, what? There's something I wanted to talk to you about. Just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. And it's signed by Sayaka. Check the nameplates and make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh,
man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows.
Yeah.
Right. You can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
What, Hina, are you planning on writing some murderous notes in the future?
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes.
And why is Mondo so freaking surprised by this?
Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Wait, but Sayaka had her name written on it, and so, wait, Sayaka already wrote that when we passed the time we switched rooms?
Which means, only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
Yeah.
So, Makoto,
yeah.
Did you write this?
No, I didn't. But...
Of course you didn't. Because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Then that note... Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
You got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation. What young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
Of course.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very
Sure.
well, then. Pay attention.
Oh boy, here we go. Endless debate. Make your argument. Okay, the dorm nameplates. Alright, Makoto, here goes nothing.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see.
That could have been it.
So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see.
The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
Okay, so I think the second option was the one that was right. Because they would not know that the rooms were switched. Yep, okay. Fast forward! Okay. Hopefully this is it. Oh, nope. Darn it, it was the next one. Your meaningless words tire me. Sorry, it's not exactly clear. Alright? Okay. Speeding up.
Then they would have gone to Sayaka's.
Exactly.
There we go. Okay. Sorry, I didn't say this would be a perfect run. I was thinking, you can kind of argue both of those would have been... Oh no, I guess I can see the reasoning.
They got switched?
Yep.
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name.
But to what end?
And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem.
Yeah, it's still pretty early in the whole killing game thing, so probably not everyone has everyone's room's location memorized.
And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Yeah, why would we even do that?
Okay, then who did it?
Well, there would only be one person. The killer? No, why would they even think to do that? No, it wouldn't be me. Sorry, Makoto, but there's really only one logical answer.
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
Yeah. There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come to see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay? Yeah.
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
Why? Why indeed?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
Well, we're kind of out of time here, guys, so we'll have to end it for today. In the next exciting episode of Danganronpa, well, knock on wood, but we're probably going to find the answer to this mystery, as well as the overall mystery in general. Thank you all for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day. Peace out, y'all.